Okay, let's get set up. I'm out for the walk around.
Clearance delivery, Ryanair 60HR. Our parking position is Terminal 1, Gate 11 with 80s. Request clearance.
Taxi 474 in taxi out through Whiskey and then down the Alpha taxiway. Holding point for 27, the QNH 1009. Your airways when you're ready.
Weather briefing for Tuesday, the 2nd of January 2018 at 16 UTC. Departure weather for airport, Echo. Gulf. Parker. Hotel. Temperature, 4 degrees Celsius, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Dew point, 3 degrees Celsius, 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds, west-southwest at 2 knots. Weather, light rain. Visibility, 6 statute miles. Altimeter, 990 millibars, 29.23 inches. Sky, view at 900 feet. Broken at 1800 feet. Arrival weather for airport, Echo. Hotel. Alpha. Mike. Temperature, 6 degrees Celsius, 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Dew point, 3 degrees Celsius, 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds, south at 10 knots. Visibility, 30 statute miles. Altimeter, 1006 millibars, 29.71
762
inches.
is clear to leave control
Sky,
airspace.
view at
Routing count
4,500
Nicola
feet.
Nancy to Tango departure, squawk 5163.
Clearance delivery, Ryanair 60HR with ATIS request clearance.
Ryanair 60HR. Expect clearance within 2 minutes.
Roger, Ryanair 60HR.
Roger, you're clear to leave controlled airspace. Routing on track the Mike Whiskey for Bournemouth. Climb to maintain altitude 4,000 feet and squawk 5056. Next contact frequency when advised, Manchester 124.2.
Ryanair 60HR. Ready to copy?
We're ready, go ahead.
Ryanair 60HR. Departing runway 24. Clear to exit Hotel Alpha Mike. Via Tango Lima Alpha 6 Charlie departure and then modified. Climb to 5,000. Expect flight level 370. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 131.8. Squawk 4605. QNH 1005.
Cleared via Tango Lima Alpha 6 Charlie, climb to 5,000. Expect flight level 370 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 131.8. Squawk 4605. Ryanair 60HR.
Ryanair 60HR. Feedback correct. Contact ground on 121.75.
Roger, 121.75. Ryanair 60HR.
Hi, here are some water bottles for you. The security and safety check are complete. Are you okay to start boarding?
Yes, we're ready.
Thanks. Clear to board.
Start to prove. Temperatures at 9, the QNH is 1009, runway 27.
Section 43, proceed to Sierra.
Back from the walk around, everything looks good.
Electric 43, vacate right to Foxtrot. Direct Bay, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction.
Head up for the height restrictions on 740. And also might report passing 2,500 feet. Full code full zone. Stone 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8. Episode 42 might vacate next right, enter the apron at Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor, 1142 Mike.
027 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by. 142, 027 Victor Foxtrot, Dubai. Tap 25 to the air, clear takeoff, 210 degrees, Mach 9.
Slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Glide slow. Bank angle. Bank angle. Minimum. 500. 400. 300.
Stone 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain. Caution. Terrain. 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 Pull up.
ET639, taxi uniform, warning point Alpha 2.
Uniform Alpha 2, runway 27, thank you.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust. Planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Engine anti-ice will be on. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue. Standard low speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high speed reject in the case of a fire, engine failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if there's any other condition that makes the aircraft unsafe or unable to fly. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking, or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake, verify the extension of the speed brake, and apply maximum reverse thrust. I will bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist or evaluate our options, and if you could monitor my actions, make the standard rejected takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observe before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the company's standard procedures. We will then climb to the minimum safety altitude and track clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned standard instrument departure, complying with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use the noise abatement departure procedure 1. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
None.
Departure brief complete.
Metric 43, proceed to Sierra.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Window heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 151. Altimeter 990.
Checked. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete. Here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
Straight there, just crossing the control zone behind me now, no height restriction. Cleared over the height restrictions on 7 balls on. Also, right, report passing 2,500 feet. Full code balls on way.
Mind your leg, please. Verify takeoff speeds.
Checked.
Ground speed, bird 1448 is clear of the runway, request taxi to parking. Speed bird 1448, taxi by Alpha 27 by Alpha to gate 7, speed bird 1448.
Tombstone 40 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and the crew, I'd like to wish you a very warm welcome aboard our Boeing 737. My name is Sarah, and helping me in the cabin today are Tom and Michelle. Also, all our items in the effective provided, or under this station interview.
27 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2.
Very good day to you all, ladies and gentlemen. From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. On behalf of the crew, welcome aboard this flight today. We're just completing our final preparations, then we'll be able to close the doors and get on our way. And shortly afterwards, the cabin crew will give you a safety demonstration, which I urge you all to pay attention to. Also, just a quick reminder, just keep your seatbelts fastened in flight, even with the seatbelt lights extinguished, just in case there is any unexpected turbulence. And also, just to mention that this is a non-smoking flight. All being well, I probably won't speak to you again until we start our descent into our destination. So until then, welcome aboard and thank you.
Tombstone 40 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes, you're clear to close.
Thanks, see you up there.
Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Fuel 6.9 tons. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows
locked.
Locked. MCP.
V2 is 145. Heading 243. Altitude 5,000.
Checked. Takeoff speeds.
V1 is 120. VR is 134. V2 is 145.
Checked. CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Cabin crew arm slides.
Ground Ryanair Ryanair 60HR. Request startup and pushback.
Ryanair 60HR. Startup and pushback approved.
Approved. Ryanair 60HR.
Vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5.
Victor, stand 5, conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Before start checklist below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Locking gear.
Start approved. Temperatures at 9 QNX 1009 runway 27.
Departure check completed. Bypass vent inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Metric 43, proceed to Sierra. Metric 43, vacate right at Foxtrot. Correct, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction. Made up for the height restrictions on zone balls on. Also, that report passing 2,500 feet. 4 balls on.
Set parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
Tombstone 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 8.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Tombstone 42 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, parking stand 11.
Next right, Victor 1142 Mike.
L27 Victor Foxtrot, contact Manchester 124.2 by. 142, 027
Start number 2 engine.
Starting 2. Oil pressure.
740 Mike, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, asking stand 8.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting 1.
While the cabin crew point out some of the safety features on board this Boeing 737. There are 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 1 left and 1
Oil
right.
pressure.
2 doors at the rear of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits in the centre of the cabin.
EC639, taxi uniform 1 point Alpha 2.
Please face the nearest exit behind you. The seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released like this. In the event of sudden loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above your head. Pull down firmly to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Please secure your own mask before helping others. Your life jacket can be found underneath your seat. In the unlikely event of landing on water, remove the jacket from its pouch and place it over your head. Tie the strap in a double knot.
Starter
To
cutout.
inflate the life jacket, pull down sharply on the red toggle.
Flaps 5.
Engine anti-ice coming
And the
up.
light to attract attention. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the cabin, as to do so will impede your exit. Further information may be found on the in-flight safety card. Please would you now ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your seat back is upright, your armrests are down, your tray
Flight
table
controls
is
check.
up, and all window blinds
Full
are
left.
open. Thank you for your attention
Full right.
and wish you a pleasant flight.
Center.
Check.
Full up. Full down. Center.
Check.
Full left. Full right. Center.
Check.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice. Engine anti-ice is on. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Dispatch clearance.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Ground Ryanair 60HR, request taxi.
Ryanair 60HR, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha Delta to runway 24.
Via Foxtrot Alpha Delta to runway 24.
Clear left,
Ryanair
clear right.
60HR.
Patriot 43, proceed to Seattle. Patriot 43, vacate right to Foxtrot.
Ryanair 60HR, contact tower on 118.7.
118.7. Ryanair 60HR. Tower, Ryanair 60HR, holding short of runway 24.
Ryanair 60HR, hold your position.
Holding
The
our
cabin
position.
is secure.
Ryanair 60HR.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
5.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Iberia 4185 is clear for takeoff, 27 left to surface, wind at 340 degrees 12. Level 823, steer on the right, out the company 77 to park, line up 271.
Ryanair 60HR, line up runway 24.
Lining up runway 24.
Before takeoff procedure,
Ryanair
check.
60HR.
Ready to go.
X761 clear time 210 degrees 764. Channel 472 heavy clearance. Channel 472 clear to Gatwick 92 Tango departure. Squawk 5102. Expect Manchester 124.2.
Ryanair 60HR, wind 220 at 12. Runway 24 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24 cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 60HR.
United 921, give way to the British Airways 767 from the left after he departs, line up 27 right.
Okay, we'll give way to another British Airways.
Set takeoff thrust.
Thrust set. 80 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate.
Tower, Ryanair
Exit brake.
85, on final, request landing, runway 24.
Ryanair 2685, cleared to land runway 24. QNH 1013.
Cleared to land, runway 24. Ryan,
Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
departure Ryanair
Flaps up
60HR,
speed.
with
Hold
you
up.
passing 1000 for 5000.
Ryanair 60HR,
Hold up is set.
Continue via Tango Lima Alpha 6 Charlie, climb to flight level 160.
Via Tango Lima Alpha 6 Charlie departure climbing to flight level 160. Ryanair 60HR.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up. (1000 to level).
Climb and maintain flight level 80.
Climb and maintain flight level 80, easy 887.
Transition.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 067. Now.
Check.
Happy to release the cabin.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
You may now use your
Yes.
electronic
Check.
devices such as CD players, iPods and laptop computers.
Happy to release the cabin crew?
Ryanair
Yes.
6345. With you, passing flight level 160 or flight level 100.
Ryanair 6345 identified. Descend to flight level 100.
Descending to flight level 100. Ryanair 6345.
Ryanair 60HR. Climb to flight level 240.
Climbing to flight level 240. Ryanair 60HR.
(1,000 to level).
Ryanair 60HR. Contact Scottish 119.87.
119.87. Ryanair 60HR. Scottish Ryanair 60HR. With you, passing flight level 160 for flight level 240.
Ryanair 60HR identified.
Pakistan 762, resume navigation to Ottingham.
Direct to Ottingham, Pakistan 762.
KLM 626, contact London 128.12, goodbye.
12812, KLM 626, direction.
Ryanair 60HR. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370. Ryanair 60HR.
Bino 116, are you on a heading?
On X-ray, we're still on the heading 335.
Roger, turn left, please, heading 325, Bino 11 X-ray.
Heading 325, on X-ray.
Hello, good morning, it's the Virgin 8 with flight level 370 to Wallace.
Virgin 8, good morning. London, hello, Speedbird 19 Quebec, level 370. Speedbird 19 Quebec, good morning, direct to Manchester, it's a Boeing 1 Bravo for Heathrow, landing runway 27 right.
Manchester Boeing 1 Bravo 27 right, you 19 Quebec, cheers.
Star 301, when ready, descend flight level 240, level 40 miles, 40 miles before begin, please.
Flight level 240, 40 before begin, Blue Star 301.
Right, 408, contact FTX
Deep
radar,
nav,
1206, goodbye.
12062, runway 408.
Set.
Flight 914 down to descend, flight level 110. Flight level 110, 914 down.
Speedbird 87 Golf Alpha, descend now please, flight level 250. You can expect 160 by Bexhill.
Speedbird 12 November, climb flight level 140, 0 radar heading 150. 2 at 1 there, Speedbird 12 November, climb flight level 140, flight level 140, Speedbird 12 November. Suckling 914 down to you, heading 150, A-turn and descending flight level 150 as well, heading 914 down. 34144, you're on navigation now, direct to Auckland. So it's still 26 Bravo, thank you, maintain 350, Timber 2 Bravo, Gatwick.
Lufthansa 4640, leaving flight level 900, descending flight level 80.
That's 130, speedbird 851. KLM 664, contact London 128.12, goodbye.
2812, KLM 664, good day.
London, good morning, speedbird 1 Yankee, and we're passing flight level 298, landing flight level 350 to Poland.
Speedbird 1 Yankee, thanks for directed Teller.
Big Teller, speedbird 1 Yankee.
Sky 116 report clear level to London 135.57, bye-bye.
13557, Sky 116, goodbye.
45, contact London 135.57, bye-bye.
13557, capital 45, good day.
London, Shuttle 7 Yankee, climbing level 290 to Manchester.
Shuttle 7 Yankee, thank you. What's your requested level?
Shuttle 7 Yankee, requesting level 370.
Shuttle 7 Yankee, would you climb initially flight level 350?
Okay, initially 350, 7 Yankee.
Ryanair 60HR, contact Manchester 118, distance 77.
118.77, Ryanair 60HR. Manchester, Ryanair 60HR, with you passing flight level 340 for flight level 370.
Ryanair 60HR, identified. Continue on the flight.
Continue on navigation, Ryanair 60HR.
to level.
AS16 contact London on 118.82.
118.82. Ryanair 60HR. London, Ryanair 60HR with you at flight level 370.
Ryanair 60HR identified. Continuous flight.
Continue on navigation. Ryanair 60HR.
maintaining flight level 369 on standard.
Checked.
You have control.
I have control.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned standard terminal arrival procedure, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fix is 2000 feet. Decision altitude is 50 feet. Missed approach altitude is 2000 feet. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. No APU required. We'll be using the GPU after shutdown. Descent speed and navigation radius are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
None.
Approach brief complete. I have control.
You have control.
From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. Just to let you know that we'll shortly be starting our descent into our destination, so I'd just like to take this final opportunity to say thank you very much for flying with us today. We hope you've had a pleasant flight, and we look forward to seeing you all again in the very near future. And please also have a safe and a pleasant onward journey. Thank you all very much.
Descent checklist, please. Descent checklist. Pressurization, landing altitude is 0 feet. Recall, checked. Auto brake, level 2, landing data.
VREF 142, minimums 50 feet.
Checked. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
RYR 60HR, descend to flight level 240.
Descending to flight level 240, Ryanair 60HR.
Ryanair 60HR, cleared via Tango Oscar Papa Alpha 2 Alpha arrival route.
Cleared via Tango Oscar Papa Alpha 2 Alpha arrival, Ryanair 60HR.
HR. Descend to flight level 160.
Descending to flight level 160. Ryanair 60HR.
HR continues via the arrival route.
Via arrival, Ryanair 60HR.
Ryanair 60HR, contact Amsterdam on 119.17.
119.17. Ryanair 60HR. Amsterdam, Ryanair 60HR, with you passing flight level 240 for flight level 160.
Ryanair 60HR, identified. Continue via the arrival.
Via Tango, Oscar, Papa, Alpha 2 Alpha, arrival. Ryanair 60HR.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Ryanair 60HR, descend to flight level 110.
Descending to flight level 110. Ryanair 60HR.
Ryanair 60HR, descend to flight level 110. Contact approach on 118.07.
Descending to flight level 110, 118.07. Ryanair 60HR. Approach Ryanair 60HR with you passing flight level 180 for flight level 110.
Ryanair 60HR, continue via the arrival, expect ILS, approach runway 06. Transition Sierra Uniform Golf 2 Alpha.
Via arrival, expect ILS, approach runway 06. Transition Sierra Uniform Golf 2 Alpha, Ryanair 60HR.
Circling 885, Roger, heading 270, ground level 900.
Descend to 2000 on 1016, keep the speed and clear for approach on runway 27.
Clear for approach runway 27, descending 2000, 1016, drop 629, maintaining speed.
Thank you.
Italia 116, heading 090. Heading 090, Italia 116.
Ryanair 60HR, descend to flight level 100.
Descending to flight level 100. Ryanair 60HR.
Descend flight level 50, turn right heading 065, ILS for runway 27.
Bravo 665, about half distance and inside level 70.
cargo 083, call radar 1293.
1293.
UK18 Echo reduced to 180 knots. 180 knots for the 180 Echo.
1000 to level.
Ryanair 60HR, descend to flight level 50.
Descending to flight level 50, Ryanair 60HR.
Element 238 over 3000, 1016 is right. Delta 3 for Amsterdam 12575, bye-bye.
Amsterdam 12575, 1023.
Bravo 639 250 inbound London.
69, hello, ILS straight in for the way 27, weather information is India.
Ryanair 60HR, descend to 4000, QNH 1013.
Descending to 4000, Ryanair 60HR.
Please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safe.
11842, clear to land 27 21012.
Clear to land 27, clear up 1842.
The cabin is secure.
Set altimeters, please.
989, set. Passing. Altitude 6,200. Now.
Check. Approach checklist.
Altimeters.
1013.
1013. Approach checklist complete.
Reduced to 220 knots.
220 Bravo 69.
Middle 5 off X-ray for Amsterdam 125.75, bye-bye.
125.75, bye-bye.
Okay, 18 Echo, turn right and 182 on for backside. Right 180.
5,000. Transition.
Equipment 1632, heading 240 to lock on and cleared for approach.
Ryanair 60HR, descend to 2,900.
Descending to 2,900, Ryanair 60HR.
Ryanair 60HR, turn left heading 100.
Left turn to heading 105, Ryanair 60HR.
Ryanair 60HR, turn left heading 095, descend to 2,000.
Left turn to heading 105, descending to 2,000, Ryanair 60HR.
Ryanair 60HR, descend to 2,000, slow to 180, cleared ILS, approach runway 06.
Descending to 2,000, slowing down to 180, cleared ILS, approach runway 06, Ryanair 60HR.
Ryanair 60HR, turn left heading 080, speed to 180.
Left turn to heading 080, slowing down to 180, Ryanair 60HR.
1,000 to level.
Praten 665, alone on the level 50 for steering reception 7 for information with India.
Possible 50 India to take off 665.
Ryanair 60HR, turn left heading 060.
Left turn to heading 060, Ryanair 60HR.
Arrival for Italia 116, descending 40, heading 065.
Italia 116, descend 2,000, 1016.
Flaps 1. Flaps 1.
3,000, 1016, Italia 116.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5. Cabin crew, seats for landing. Cabin is seated. Localizer alive.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Gear down, flaps 15. Runway lights. Final approach fix, height checked. Missed approach altitude set.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
We just docked North Alpha 297, 590.
590, 290,
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist complete.
Right and 40 off the join, clear to approach. 5240 drop on.
Kenny 1555, roger.
Hello, Aerosoft 867, you're clean for takeoff, 24.
Number 15, runway 24, marker 67.
Tower Ryanair 60HR on final request landing runway 06.
Ryanair 60HR clear to land runway 06. Slow to final approach speed QNH 1013.
Clear to land runway 06. Final approach speed Ryanair 60HR.
Glide slope alive.
Space 61 is linked for takeoff, 24. The wind is 210 at 11.
Good afternoon, Transavia 192, established on the NVidia GTX 19 right.
Hello, Transavia 192, then you're clear on land on 18 right, and the wind is 220 at 12.
65 Mike is cleared for takeoff.
24. Woody.
Cleared. Checked.
Too high.
Not stable.
Too high. Approaching 06. Unstable. Unstable.
Clear for takeoff, 19 left exit 4. Cape clear to land 19 right, wind is 210 at 13.
Glide slow.
Landing.
Glide
Checked.
Slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. 20. 10.
Tower 1. Holding short of runway 27.
1. Line up runway 27.
Lining up runway
Speed brake up.
271.
Reverses normal. Auto brake disarmed. Checked.
RYR 60
60
AHR gate
knots.
is left.
Checked.
Contact 1 on 121.7.
121.7. Ryanair 60 HR.
Good afternoon, 768 vacated, 27 exit 1. Flying 768, Delta 47. Delta 47, 768.
Okay to clean up.
Checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort,
Master caution, anti-ice.
seatbelt
Check.
fastened until the captain turns off the passenger seatbelt sign. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bin, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. We remind you to please inside the terminal to use any electronic devices or to smoke in the designated areas. On behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a safe onward journey.
Six to 17, push approved.